The New Zealand Kiwis, unchanged from their dominant win over Tonga last week, chase a second Pacific Cup title as halfback Kieran Foran leads the side in his farewell game, partnering with Golden Boot contender Dylan Brown to control the halves, while Keanu Kini holds fullback after a late call-up and captain James Fisher-Harris marshals a powerful forward pack. Samoa, chasing history, face a tough challenge as Jaden Sewer returns from concussion to replace the injured Jeremiah Nanai. Jazz Tevanga moves back into the starting side, and Benaya Iohelu shifts to the interchange. With explosive backs and an aggressive forward rotation, Samoa will look to test New Zealand's dominance and seize a historic Pacific Championship triumph. So without further ado, this is the Toa Samoa and New Zealand Kiwis Pacific Cup Finals positional head-to-head battles and confirmed lineups. At fullback is Keanu Kini versus Roger Tuivasa Sheck. Kini battles Tuivasa Sheck in a duel of speed and composure. Kini provides New Zealand speed and unpredictability at the back and communicates well defensively, while Roger's footwork and flair spark Samoa attacks. Both can break the line instantly, making this a key battle for momentum in the opening exchanges. At winger is Jermaine Izahako versus Brian Toho. Izahako battles Toho in a clash of athleticism and finishing. Izahako's ability to score from tight angles complements New Zealand's structure, while Toho's line speed and power threaten Samoa's edge. High ball contests and defensive reads will be pivotal, and whichever side dominates here could swing early sets. At centre is Matthew Timorko versus Isaac Tango. Timorko battles Tango in a test of strength and agility. Timorko's line breaks and offloads provide attacking threats, while Tango's footwork and contact-breaking ability anchor Samoa's strike power. Both are vital in defensive reads and edge communication, with turnovers and line breaks potentially shaping the scoreboard early. At centre is Dean Mariner versus Chance Nickel Klokstad. Mariner battles Nickel Klokstad in a youth versus experience matchup. Mariner's pace and fearless running offer Samoa attacking options, while Chance's defensive leadership and positional awareness stabilise New Zealand's backline. Quick hands near the line and ability to exploit mismatches could be decisive for this wing-edge combination. At winger is Casey McLean versus Murray Taulagi. McLean battles Taulagi in a pure athletic showdown. McLean's finishing and aerial skills anchor New Zealand's scoring, while Taulagi's brute strength and try-instincts test Samoa's defensive edges. Both men are crucial in counter-attacks and high-pressure moments, and their work rate could swing momentum during pivotal sets. At 5'8" is Dylan Brown versus Blaze Taulagi. Brown battles Taulagi in a strategic playmaker duel. Brown's creativity and control set New Zealand's attacking patterns, while Taulaga's unpredictability and energy ignite Samoa's thrusts. Their early influence over field position, tempo, and halves coordination will be central to shaping how the game unfolds. At halfback is Kieran Foran versus Jerome Luai. Foran battles Luai in a contest of composure versus flair. Foran's tactical kicking and field control anchor New Zealand, while Luai's sidesteps and instinctual breaks spark Samoa counterattacks. Both lead vocally and dictate tempo, and control of early sets could determine which side dominates possession. At prop is James Fisher-Harris versus Francis Molo. Fisher-Harris battles Molo in a frontline confrontation. Fisher-Harris's work rate and aggression set New Zealand's ruck tone, while Molo's aggression and fearless carries challenge New Zealand's middle. Their impact affects halves space, early momentum, and platform creation, making this front row battle crucial for both team structures. At hooker is Phoenix Crossland versus Jazz Tevanga. Crossland battles Tevanga in a high-energy, defensive-heavy matchup. Crossland's sharp service and tackling maintain New Zealand momentum, while Tevanga's tenacity and work rate embody Samoa's grit. Both control ruck speed, dictating tempo, and can provide attacking sparks or defensive steadiness that shift early possession dynamics. At prop is Moses Leota versus Payne Haas. Leota battles Haas in a physically demanding encounter. Leota's leg drive and direct runs complement Fisher-Harris's aggression, while Haas's endurance and offload threats make him a focal point for Samoa. The winner here establishes middle dominance, affecting field position, halves options, and overall forward platform throughout the game. At second row is Briton Nikora versus Jaden Sewer. Nikora battles Sewer in a contest of edge pressure and work rate. Nikora's defensive reads and line running underpin New Zealand's attack, while Sewer's aggression and physicality challenge Samoa's edges. Both set defensive tone and hunt attacking halves, with dominance here potentially swinging both territory and morale. At second row is Isaiah Papali'i versus Simi Sasangi. Papali'i battles Sasangi in a test of athleticism and power. Papali'i's tireless edgework and ball-playing ability aid New Zealand's structure, while Sasangi's mobility and offload danger offer Samoa attacking bursts. Each collision and carry can influence momentum and defensive cohesion in the wider field channels. At lock is Joseph Tapini versus Junior Paulo. Tapini battles Paulo in a central enforcer duel. Tapini's speed at the line and ball-playing ability provide New Zealand attacking options, while Paulo's toughness anchors Samoa defence. Both will carry heavy workloads in the middle, dictating ruck pace and providing physical leadership that can shift critical moments in the final. At interchange is Taimira Martin versus Chanel Harris-Tavita. Martin battles Harris-Tavita in a utility duel off the bench. Martin's intelligence and spark offer New Zealand instant impact, while Harris-Tavita's kicking and toughness provide Samoa control late. Their effectiveness under fatigue could swing momentum in the final quarter, with creativity and execution key to decisive plays. At interchange is Naufahu White versus Benaya Iohelu. White battles Iohelu in a high-energy bench battle. White's impact running and aggression refresh New Zealand's intensity, while Iohelu's youth and explosiveness lift Samoa's tempo. Both can change field dynamics, influence line breaks, and turn sets during critical late-game moments. At interchange is Erin Clark versus Terrell May. Clark battles May in a contest of work rate and durability. Clark's defensive consistency and reliability anchor New Zealand rotations, while May's aggression and leg drive give Samoa crucial forward momentum. Their contributions off the bench will be central in maintaining pressure or turning defensive fatigue into attacking opportunities. At interchange is Xavier Willison versus Josh Papali'i. Willison battles Papali'i in a bench forward battle. Willison's size and tackle power anchor New Zealand's middle rotations, while Papali'i's experience and leadership offer Samoa composure in impact minutes. Both aim to dominate when fatigue sets in, with their physicality influencing ruck control and territorial advantage. At reserve is Scott Sorensen versus Arta Mariota. Sorensen battles Mariota as the final insurance piece for both teams. Sorensen's versatility across the forward pack provides New Zealand with defensive stability and impact off the bench, while Mariota's youth, energy, and hunger give Samoa a fresh forward edge. Both are ready to influence field position, set momentum, or swing key plays immediately if called upon, making this reserve matchup potentially decisive in the final minutes. Can Toa Samoa pull off a miracle to beat the New Zealand Kiwis? Who do you reckon will win the 2025 Pacific Championships Cup final? Please let me know your honest opinion in the comments. Also give me your predicted score and man of the match. Stay updated with all your rugby league content on YouTube by smashing the like button and subscribe to the channel for more of your daily dose of rugby league. Thank you.